Alright, so at this stage you are now able to create a list of keywords that are related to a business service or product using Google's Keyword Planner. You've also been able to arrange them into a top-level content pillar, which form landing pages. And then remember that these are the pages that we call money pages, as they are the pages that will drive most of your leads or any e-commerce sales. So it's now time to turn this research into actionable tasks. At the very foundation of a successful growth strategy is a really well-structured website. So if you don't believe me, here is a few example case studies we've been able to produce within Signpost, our partner agency. This website is an internal project to prove to ourselves and to our clients that what we talk about actually works. So just like architects, you can only design a building as well as a client allows you to. So we feel the same with digital marketing clients. Sometimes it comes down to the lack of budget or conflict in strategy with the internal marketing teams. And there are a whole bunch of reasons why we can't always execute what we want for the client. So we decided to execute on our own project and provide a case study for clients to see. It has also given us a lot of confidence in our own ability as digital marketers now that we have a proven methodology that can scale. Here's an example of a website that relied purely on their brand name to get traffic, and this is a big site. The company is listed on the JSE. They were getting roughly 6,000 to 8,000 visits per month, mostly brand name searches in Google and direct traffic. Signpost redeveloped their on-site URL structures and redesigned their website. Coupled with a really strong on-site content and content promotion strategy, they've quickly got the website to over 30,000 monthly visitors, and it's not slowing down. So you can see that website architecture clearly works. And obviously the disclaimer, this is the foundation. It's not the end goal here. It's only the start. So I'm not going to turn this into a coding module. My job and your job is not to code websites, but to rather brief the developers how they need to be building the website. So this process starts by clearly defining what the landing pages are and how each page fits amongst the rest of the website. We call this a sitemap. And once a sitemap has been created, we then map the sitemap to a specific URL path, each page having its own URL string. The best tool to map the web page and URL structure is a simple Excel or Google spreadsheet. Traditionally, website architecture was the role of the SEO person to solve. However, this is a skill that the small business owner needs to know so they can brief the developer correctly, and I promise you it will even challenge the business as to how they think and approach their own product or service. It also challenges the digital strategists so they can plan their content and campaigns better, even the content manager and the copywriter so they can appreciate the role that URL structure plays in content management. I'd even go as far as saying that a substandard blogger with sound URL structure knowledge over the long term will outperform a better writer with no knowledge of URL structure. And you're probably asking, well, how can I say this? Well, I'm that substandard blogger. My grammar is appalling, but the knowledge that I have of URL structure and a whole bunch of other techniques, which I'll be talking you through in the next few videos, has helped WebGrowth get to #1 for a number of very competitive keywords. With this traction, we've built up WebGrowth and have been able to employ an editor to improve the copy and tone of the content going forward. The point is that I got started just by writing. I'm not the best, but I backed my knowledge of website architecture and wrote some more. To date, I've written over about 180 blog posts. So I'm just hoping that maybe my grammar has improved just a little bit.